Pew, 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 pew. Wee. Welcome to the QDecent podcast, mother flying fallacies of phallic penises. Fat. What's the word? Fat. It's not phallic. Phallic is the word that means shit that looks like phallus. What's the fucking opposite of hard? Fat. Flaccid. That's what it is. Anyway, guys, this was a day. Last night was a day, you guys. Dude, I may have fucking screamed at my roommate Bailey last night. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about it because it might have also been a dream. Part of it was real for sure. It was weird. I fucking came home 12 a.m. 11:55 p.m. right around there, and I came in, I put my guitar away, and I fucking put the TV on. And then a few minutes later, he comes in and tells me, yo, I'm trying to sleep, I got work in the morning, can you turn that down a bit? And I said, yeah, sure, no problem. Totally reasonable request. So I started turning it down, but I guess he didn't hear me right away. He thought I was ignoring him, so he's like, hey, I gotta work early in the morning. Can you please turn it down? And I was like, wow, okay, I'm doing it. I just said, dude, chill. And he left, and this cat fucking came in here, so I threw the cat out. Little background. This dude loves to leave two lights on. The stove light and this other fucking light. Full on light switch, light bulb in the ceiling. He leaves it on when everyone is sleeping. I think it's for the cat. I'm not sure. It's pretty ridiculous. He always does it. It's like he thinks they're supposed to be on. And I've talked about it with our landlord, Joe. I'm trying to get Joe on the podcast. That's actually his name. And I was like, yeah, I'll start turning it off if you want. He's trying to save money on the electric bill, man. So why the hell do you have this light on when everybody's sleeping? And so I turn it off all the time. It's a little background. And so back to Bailey. He closes the door. I kick the cat out. And then he pops back in like 10 seconds later and he was like, hey, also, I leave that light on for a reason. Stop turning it off. And I got so mad, dude. I almost said, what's your reason? Being retarded? And I didn't. I just fucking silently stewed. And then I took like a fork and I threw it at my door because I knew it would make a loud noise and I wanted to piss him off. I was fucking mad. I don't know why. I was like a little pissed off. And so and then I heard a few seconds later him slam a door, like retaliation, back, trying to make a noise back. Okay, I never told you to be quiet, dummy. But he slams the door. He slams the door twice. I heard the door slam 2 times. And then I was like, okay, I'm really upset. I wrote out a bunch of really hateful text messages and then didn't send them. And then I was like, okay, that was a good exercise. Get my feelings out. And then I was like going to sleep. And then I may have fallen asleep. But I'm like 90% sure this was actually what happened. It might have been a dream. But he walked back in the room. Like 30, 40 minutes later. Waltzed right up in here and as I recall, he wanted to shake my hand. He wanted to like call it good. He wanted to be like not mad anymore at each other. But I was still mad. He walked in and started talking to me, and I was ready already to fucking bite his head off. So I was like, dude, what are you doing? Don't just walk in here. Get the fuck out. No, I'm not gonna shake your hand. Fuck off. Get out. And then he left, and I went to sleep. And I woke up in the morning and I was like, fuck, was that a dream? And I kind of wished it was. I kind of hoped it was. But then I was like, nah, I'm cool for doing that. Dude, he's been on bullshit and saying shit I don't give a fuck about forever. And it's getting to me a little bit, man. I was pissed. Fuck this kid. By the way, he's like 54. So it's funny to call him kid. Haha. But fuck him, man. Why are you leaving a light on when everyone's asleep? Anyway, today's episode is brought to you by the electric company. Have a crazy person in your house and you can pay us more money. Woo! Charlie, do you want to be on the show? Come here, mister. Come say hi. Come here. This is Charlie. Oh, good boy. Can you say hi? Can you say bark bark? Charles Barkley? No, he's a shy boy. We went and walked about 4.3 miles this morning and he was tired and his breath stinks. But we love Charlie. Say hi. Say hi. Good boy. All right. Okay, that's enough. You can sit on my lap if you want. But don't stop me from leaning forward towards the mic. Anyway, guys, that was just a little story I wanted to tell. My son loves these sunglasses. I love them too. But we've been video chatting and he loves these. I put them on and he just gets the biggest smile on his face. He thinks they're hilarious. Maybe because they're bright, like the shading is bright, I guess. I'm not sure. He thinks they're so funny, and it's adorable. So I'll put him on and I'll say, Tegan, look at Dad. And he'll just laugh his little fucking cute head off. Oh my God, I love that boy. Yeah, man. On a different subject, Charlie, okay, you're really starting to piss me off. Get here, go on the floor. Go on the floor. On a different subject, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, and that shit's fun, man. This morning, I got 5th place in a round of duos with my brother, my fucking gay brother, presumed gay, and he died early, 18, 20th, something like that. He died when there was 18 teams left, and I made it to the fifth place, and if somebody could explain this to me, this would be neat, because when like a Warzone expert, I guess. I don't pay for this game, so I don't know that much about it. But I got 5th place, right? It said 5th on my screen. It said 5th on his screen. But then there was a cutscene on his computer about, like, it showed us being extracted. It said Warzone victory, and it showed our team being extracted from the Warzone. But we got 5th. What happened there? Anybody know? But I know I've seen a couple of really funny names of people on Call of Duty. Poon Pounder 95, Poon Pounder 1995. Shout out to him. Having the balls to name yourself Poon Pounder 1995. Right now in this day and age, that's got to take some courage, I think. I wonder if he really gets pussy. Probably. 1995. That's when Angus was born, I think. So this kid's 23 or 4, 24? 25 almost? What month is it even? I don't know when Poon Pounder 1995 was born. The other funny name I saw one time was C. Baskins Did It. And that was great. I got killed by C. Baskins Did It. Oh, that gave me a fucking good feeling. They took out Rumble, which I'm also pissed off about. There was a 50 versus 50 mode, and it went away in a patch. And I was like, oh, if I buy this game, maybe they'll give us back maybe they'll give me back Rumble. But I was mistaken because Angus has the game. He says Rumble's gone, so fuck you guys. Let us get Rumble back. That shit's way fun. I don't know what you were thinking, dude. Fighting is exhilarating in a video game. I get my heart fucking pounding, bro. And like I really have a lust for blood, bro. I mean, it's virtual blood, but whenever I like get so excited when I beat somebody to death or shoot somebody and I see their fucking blood splatter on the wall, it's so fun. And dude, would you fight a chimp? I want to fight a chimp. No, I don't want to fight a chimp, but if I had to, I would, bro. And I would do it enthusiastically. I would fucking... I don't know what my strategy would be, because I know they got opposable thumbs on their feet. So, you know, you grab their hands, they fucking rip your dick off with their foot, probably. or something. But dude, I feel like they're so small. Maybe I would need something to really piss me off first, something to make me really mad first. Maybe fucking my roommate comes in and tries to shake my hand, and then right after that I'm ready to fight a chimp, man. I'm ready to fuck a chimp up, and I'm just gonna pretend that he's. I was having violent thoughts last night, man. Before he came back in, I was like, part of my texts that I wrote and didn't send were like, dude, I swear to God, if you come in here again, I'm gonna fuck you up. Dude, if you come in here again, I'm gonna punch you in the face. That's what I was thinking. But then I was like, I can't send that. I could get fucking arrested for that, for sending that text. And then I thought to myself, this fucking degenerate is way too lazy to fucking do anything. He'll bitch and complain, but he'll never do shit about anything. So I could probably send it and he wouldn't take it to the police. He'd probably just think about doing it and then never do it. Better safe than sorry. I didn't send any threatening text messages, but I wrote them out and deleted them. And that's a good exercise, guys. You should try it. Did you know? I saw this on like the fucking Planet Earth the other day that prairie dogs, they not only use adjectives, they have the most complex discovered animal language ever, according to our stupid human asses. But they not only use adjectives, they use adverbs too. I mean, not the same ones we use, but it was saying that they not only can let everybody know around them that, say there's a fucking wolf or a mountain lion or some shit coming towards the colony, they can say that they see it. They can say whether or not it's coming towards them or staying still. They can communicate whether or not it's coming toward us, and also how fast it's coming toward us. That's fucking verbs, descriptors, adjectives, adverbs. I don't even know what an adverb is. I mean, I do now, but I didn't when I first heard it. I was like, what's an adverb again? Fucking idiot Angus always used to say adjective. He's like, oh, we were doing Mad Libs, and he was like, oh, give me an adjective. I was like, dude, it's adjective. And he was like, fuck you, kid. I'm older than you. Puh, puh, puh. He used to hit me a lot. It was sibling abuse. Like spousal, but with siblings. What's a word that would... Sibsal abuse. It's cool. We get along now. Anyway, guys. Dude, fuck a vape, man. I've been off the nicotine for a while. And vapes are useless, man. They're cool, I guess. They look pretty sometimes. The clouds look pretty. But you know what else looks pretty? That's useless? Fucking hookers. And most flowers. And that's all I have to say about that. But the other day, speaking of fucking useless plants, there were people mowing the lawn. I live in an area where people are hired to come do the landscaping, and they have a riding mower out in the back. And right outside this window is oh, I should have put the blinds up, more light, whatever. Right outside the window, there's a big steep hill. I've talked about it before because I said I used to do my box jumps up the hill. I only did that once, but these guys ride the riding mower, and right at the bottom of this steep hill is a lake. We go kayaking. I went kayaking with Aaron Romano, and somebody drove the riding mower into the lake. And apparently it's not the first time that's happened. But I was sitting here playing my games or doing my whatever, and I looked down, and there's something. I couldn't tell what it was at first, but it was a riding mower right in the lake. And they were trying to pull it out with like another riding mower, and then they were attaching these bands to it, like bungee cords, or like the thing that looks like a slack line. They were trying to pull it out. It wasn't working. And then Bailey went out there and told him that, oh, you can pull the truck down around here through the path. So they pulled their truck around through the path, and they hooked it up, and they pulled it out with a big ass truck. on the walking trail, so that was kind of neat. I got it on video. It went on the Snapchat story. Yo, add me on Snapchat if y'all want too. Sometimes I post stories. My name is so it's manatee, but I didn't know how to spell it at the time. Because fucking Rudy looked like a manatee, and so did I, so I spelled it Mannitee. So I know how it's spelled now, I promise. But yeah, I spelled that shit wrong, and that's still my Snapchat. So hit it up, guys. Add me and look at my stories. I might not accept. You know what? Here's what I'll do. You want to add me on Snapchat? Tweet me first and say, hey, Qds, I'm going to add you on Snapchat. Here's my username. And then I'll accept it. Okay, what else do I have to talk about for you guys today? Prairie dog. Fuck a prairie dog. Speaking of dogs, Charlie does this really funny thing when I take him on a walk. Basically, I go 2 miles in one direction, and then I turn around and I come back. But on the way back, I take like a slightly alternate route. And so we get to go through this big field with a long, curvy path. And it's right next to the road. It's a huge field. I think there's a baseball diamond, or a used to be a baseball diamond, but now they let it overgrow with weeds and shit. So it's like an abandoned baseball diamond in a prairie with dogs using adverbs all over the fucking place. And every time we go through this section of the field, I'll take Charlie off his leash and I'll say, go on, boy, go. And I have to do it in falsetto like that. If I say go Charlie, go, he'll just stay right by my side. But if I say, the second I say, go, he fucking darts off. And he'll go in a big circle, he'll go out in front of me, off to the right, running as fast as his little feet can take him. This is after 4 miles. And he'll run in a big oval. And he'll cross the sidewalk and he'll come around and curve on my left side and he'll come all the way back to me and he'll be at my feet again. And then I'll do it again. I'll say, good boy, go, good boy. And he fucking does it again. But I cannot get him to do it without the falsetto voice, which I think is really interesting. It's like the code, like he knows what that means. If I snap right down by my side, then he'll heel or whatever. He'll come to my side. And if I say goo, he runs in a big oval. So it's fucking kind of weird. And then he'll always go to this spot where there's like a drainage pipe and like sniff it for a minute. And then he's tired. He's tired. It's sunny. It's hot. We didn't get out very early this morning. And, but he's a good boy. Somebody asked him one time, they're like, oh, doesn't Charlie get tired after that long? And I was like, yeah, he does. He was tired after mile 3. And my neighbor was like, so do you pick him up? Hell no. He's a dog, man. He can walk. It's not like I'm making him walk 26.2 miles and not giving him any water afterwards. He's fine. He's a dog. He likes to walk. That's his job. But yeah, dude. And now he's so happy. Now he's sleeping over there and he cuddles up to me and gives me kisses and his breath stinks and it's good. It's a good thing to walk your dog, man. And don't get a dog. And I used to want to do this. So I'm not just talking shit. I used to literally think to myself, I should get a dog so that I will be more motivated to go walking every day. And that's not good. And I learned that from Caesar Milan recently. And I was like, oh shit, you're right. I used to think that. That's not a legit reason. It's not because you want to rescue a dog. It's not because you really, need companionship or need emotional support or anything like that. It's because it's a selfish reason. Luckily, Joe has a dog, Charlie, and I can pretend he's mine. And I can take him on walks, and it's been really good. So, that is that. What I got for you guys today? I got a couple of more things here. This is a theory of mine. Let me know what you guys think of this. Tweet me at QDecent Podcast with your thoughts. I feel safe in the Midwest. And what I feel safe from, not only like weather, maybe there's tornadoes occasionally. Fuck that, man. I feel safe from, serious natural disasters. like tsunamis, hurricanes, fucking earthquakes, and I feel safer from the potential threat of like I don't know. And I'm not saying, let me make it abundantly clear, I'm not saying that I think we're about to turn into a police state. But in the event that fucking Trumpy over here militarizes everything and starts, kidnapping transgender people to put them in um, work camps, or I don't know what the fuck he would do. I'm just like making the worst fear up. Safe from fucking the government coming to harm me and my way of life. I sound like such a fucking asshole. Uh, I feel safest in the Midwest. I feel like nobody's gonna come to Minnesota and hit me with a fucking concentration camp or a tsunami. And I do want to go west. I would love to live out west. And I want to do that soon too. But when I am older, when I don't feel like I could run away or defend myself, or like I can't do anything anymore because of my age, I definitely want to settle down probably here in Minnesota, and that's probably what gay men call it. Minnesota. But really it's called Minnesota. And Minnesota or Iowa too. I mean, if my family's still in Iowa, maybe I'll go there. My aunt is talking about moving out of her trailer, so I'm thinking about maybe buying that bitch. But the Midwest, I don't know what it is. I feel safer here. I feel like nothing bad can happen in my little town. And I wouldn't feel the same if I lived out in, Portland or fucking LA or like the Big Apple or Miami. If you're on the coast or the edges or a bit, I feel like you could get fucking murdered or taken away, man. Or your possessions taken away, or you get, I don't know, mugged by cops. Something terrible could happen. I don't feel like, I mean, obviously something could happen here, right here. It just seems unlikely. So let me know what you think. Is the Midwest safer from natural disasters and government disasters? Potential government fucking, I feel like the government's going to collapse or something crazy is going to happen maybe. It's hard telling, you don't know what's going to happen. People are saying crazy things right now. People are saying logical things right now. People are saying all types of shit right now, dude. I don't know. And here's just really quick what I think about defund the police. I fucking rep that. That's great. Go for it. Defund them. We should keep the traffic cops though. I don't want people speeding. I don't want people driving drunk. But like, I don't know. Quotas? Drug cops? Fuck off, man. Cops who are just out there to arrest black people? Fuck you. Cops who are out there just trying to shoot a minority? Fuck you. Fuck you. Defund your fucking job, dude. You shouldn't get paid for that. You should get fired and then spiral because the only thing you've ever wanted to do was kill a minority. Fuck you, man. Lose your job. Anyway, moving on from that. This is what I'll close out today. I got a couple things my dad used to tell me. He used to make shit up and try to trick me, and I would fall for it a lot of the time. Like one time he told me that they were getting a new fridge, right? And it was going to be a smart fridge. I know they have smart fridges now, but this is before that was a real thing. And what he told me was, you didn't have to go grocery shopping anymore. What it would be is you just talk to the fridge. You say, "Hey, fridge, I want a chocolate cupcake," and then there was a robot arm that would reach inside and hand you your chocolate cupcake. And I was like, really? I'm gonna get to eat chocolate cupcakes? My fat ass. A little fucking thick ass 10-year-old bro. He was like, yeah, seriously, robot arm. Give you anything you want. And I was like, God damn, this is gonna be so cool. Another time, man, he was offering me, and this, another time he told us that he used to be in the Backstreet Boys. And I definitely believe that, man. I don't know why. He didn't look like he was ever cute. Oh man, but he never had cool hair when I knew him. He was always bald. I'll shave his head. But somehow I believed he was in the Backstreet Boys. I guess you just believe your dad. Maybe that's it. Maybe just when you're a kid, you just believe your dad. And then one day you realize your parents don't know much. No, my dad's a smart guy. He knows some stuff. Anyway, one time he was offering me a sandwich, right? He was like, or he offered me a half a sandwich. He said, "Do you want a peanut butter and jelly?" And I felt a little sick, I think. Or maybe, you know what? I think I was lying about being sick. Or maybe I felt just like a little weird, so I said I was sick. He was like, "You want a half a sandwich, man?" And I said, "No, I don't think so." But yeah, I didn't really feel, I wasn't feeling it. And then he said, "Do you want a quarter?" And I thought he was talking about the 25-cent piece. And I was like, "Quarter? You're gonna give me a quarter?" Okay, yeah. I didn't know what a fraction was, man. Oh, man. Fucking kids are stupid, man. I didn't know what a lot of shit was. I remember one time I got scared as fuck of the movie Spirited Away. And the scene that freaked me out the most was when she was in the elevator and then that big fat monster came in the elevator and was squishing her to the side. I remember I got the fuck up and I ran out of the basement. I ran upstairs. I was like, "Can't do it. Maybe next time." And that was like my third try. It's like my third try to watch it without getting too scared. The beginning of that movie especially is scary, man. For a little kid, that shit's traumatizing. My dad also took me to see 1408. You know, I think I talked about that. 1408 and Brothers Grimm. I remember sitting in the theater and trying to imagine that I was at an amusement park. I was like, "Go to your happy place." This fucking movie's terrifying. Anyway, I think I might have told that story before. So, what else did I believe when I was a kid? I remember believing some stupid shit. I remember, I used to think a fly swatter was one word and it was spelled Flice, flice, and then Watter, water. Or maybe it was only one T. It was like a fly swatter. It's Philly G. What up, Phil? You're on the podcast.
Oh, so you didn't podcast?
Yeah, we're almost wrapping up here, but what you fucking got to say for yourself, Philly G?
Rip. So I'm gonna get the name right.
What was?
Rip Byron Reckful. Rest in peace.
Who is it? What's his name?
He was Israeli American who committed suicide yesterday.
And will you say his name one more time?
Byron Reckful.
Oh, Byron. I like that name. Well, rest in peace, Byron, man. Shit.
Or,
That's too bad. Why'd he kill himself?
they're still doing an investigation because it was so recent.
Huh. Was he like famous or anything, or he's just like a dude?
He was really famous. He was, so in June 2018, he began releasing a podcast called Tea Time with Byron, which features long-form interviews with notable guests in the gaming and streaming communities.
Oh no, are you reading this off a webpage?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, fucking rest in peace, Byron, fellow podcaster, fellow gamer. Rip. Shit. So you trying to play Call of Duty right now?
So, dude, I'm opening Call of Duty. I just rolled a joint. I'm letting it dry. All my computer fans.
Okay, bet, man. Let's fucking do it. I'll be on in like 3 minutes.
Alright. Sounds good.
All right, awesome. Talk to you soon.
Alright, bye.
Glad I took the SIM card out this time, motherfuckers. Alright, this has been a good episode. Thanks for fucking listening to me. And you guys fucking stay safe. Move to the Midwest. I love you all.